So this was the main part of the dish, which was the balls made out of nuts, lots and lots of different types of nuts and dates. Now I did take some mixture out from this, and I will be making a secondary dish, which is going to be part of the mixture that I saved from that. And in this mixture we're going to combine some. I'm not going to make a massive amount of this because this is not been tried and tested. Okay, so this is an untrialed version, but I can imagine it to be really nice. So again, these are all the nuts, and some of the nuts didn't get crushed. What I'm going to do is, you know, the whole ones, I want to pick them out. The sort of big almonds and stuff. So the slight bit of a mistake that I made whilst making this mixture was that I went and put all the wet and the dry stuff together, and the dates were a little bit sticky, which made it very difficult to grind these to a pulp. I'm going to put these separately, and what I'm going to do is later on I'm going to put these through the blender again. So the big nuts, I want these crushed. You know, almonds can be a little bit hard. The rest of the things are fine. They're fairly nicely crushed. But it was just... Now, the other thing that I'm going to add to the other ingredient that I'm going to add to this is muesli. Okay, so this is 50% free muesli. And I want to add like a cupful. I'm not really a measuring person, so I just generally just take a guess. Okay, and then to this we're going to add some, again we're going to add some honey, and we're going to make this into, we're going to put it in a, probably put it in a bag and just roll it out and then cut the bag up. Okay, I'll show you what I'm going to do. Let's get these out for a minute. So I'm going to add some, again I'm going to add some honey. Now it might be an idea to actually, yeah, what we'll do is we'll combine this in here, and I'm going to warm this up a little bit just to soften it up so that it becomes a little bit runny and it's easier to combine. That way I won't be adding too much. I want to place all this in a smaller. What I'll do is I'll just place it in the bag. Now at the moment the honey is a little bit thick, so it makes it difficult to combine. Place all this in the bag, and I'm going to stick it in the microwave just for a few seconds, just to let that honey warm up, everything soften up, and it's going to be easier, it's going to become easier to actually sort of like knead this, which is what we want to do. Okay, I'll just pause it for a minute. Okay, so once warmed up, it's become a lot easier to sort of like knead this into a dough and to combine it, whereas the honey was actually quite lumpy before. This is quite a thick honey. So I'm going to put it back in the bag once it's all done. And get everything off my hands. a little bit, it'll come off a lot easier. The air out of the back and just loosely tie it. Just going to put a little hole in this so the air comes out. Now, doesn't that look perfect? Okay, so once you've got it nice and thin and spread out, what we're going to do is take scissors and cut. Now I've never done this before, but it's always the first time, and there is always the enjoyment of getting something Doesn't that look perfect? Even if I do say so myself. So we're just going to cut this into squares. Take this side one away, and we can make a little ball out of this and do it again. Just wet the knife a little bit because it just makes it stops it from sticking to the There we are. So you can leave this if you want take this one away because that was the edge side. It sort of got a little bit ruined. What we'll do is add just a little bit honey to that and remake that. I don't want to waste it, but these are all ready. Now what you can do is just put the cling film, put this paper bag back on and just refrigerate it and just let it set for a bit before you take them apart. Even cutting them, you can actually let it set before cutting them, but because I was videoing, I wanted to get it over and done with. So now the tasting of this, I will have to wait until iftari time to actually share this with you. So anyway, that's our wonderful, wonderful morning food, your snack bar, which, you know, breakfast time, give it to the children.